All right, what's going on, everybody? Back again with another live stream. So I had planned on being someplace a little bit better looking, more aesthetically pleasing. However, it's a big rainy day. Been raining here literally all day, so this is what we got. We are live though. That's all that matters, and we should have some pretty good internet this time. So I'm no longer on an island. Let's hope we find a sweet spot. I should be good now. Wi-Fi here is good, and I'm actually back in a bigger city, so things should be pretty decent this time around. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about the CDC versus Florida. We got a slight update from Carnival Cruise Lines, and we're going to talk about Holland America. And then toward the end of the live stream, guys, I'll be talking about what my plans are since I am out here over in literally right on the mainland from Cozumel. So I'll be going over there this week. I'll be talking about that, meeting up with the Adventure of the Seas. And yeah, that's the plan. He's alive. Yeah, I'm alive. It's just been a lot of traveling lately. Guys, as you're coming in, make sure you hit that like button. I'll give everybody a couple minutes, wait for a couple more people to come in, then of course we'll start the live stream for today. Hope you guys are doing well. Lower this a little bit, put this over here. Boom, there we go. Hey, what's going on, Mike? How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Where are you now? I'm in Playa del Carmen. Sorry, it's the mainland from Cozumel. So I'm literally just like a 20-minute ferry ride away from Cozumel. What about I'm going to talk about that. I have the article pulled up. Yeah, the drugs found on a cruise ship. I don't think they're going to put out what cruise ship this actually happened on. Are we going to sail on Odyssey in September or what? I'm thinking about it. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to tell you what my possibility as far as cruises to sail out of next month too, because I'm definitely going on a cruise next month. So we'll talk about that in today's live stream. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, I'll plug this in later on. Make sure you guys join the Facebook group. Got a lot of nice stuff going on over there. How's your vacation going on the cruise? I'm not on a cruise, but I mean, vacation's nice. I call this more of a work trip, though. We'll be in Cancun, December 1st through December 8th. Nice, beautiful time. Hope you and Lauren have been having an awesome time in Mexico. We have a lot of traveling though. Are you gonna make it in Cozumel when the Adventure arrives? Yeah, so I'm gonna be staying the night over there. So I'm gonna live stream the event when the Adventure actually comes in, and then I'm talking with a lot of the content creators on board. So I'm gonna meet up with them. Tony, of course. I'll be meeting up with potentially the points guy. Reached out to him and a couple others as well. So I think we're all gonna meet at Mr. Sancho's, I believe. We're just getting all the details kind of hashed out. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll be meeting with the other content creators. Audio's low. Give me a second. No problem. All right, that should fix the audio. All right, guys, so Tony's having a blast. Yeah, I've been watching his videos. Lucky him. I should have jumped on that ship, huh? All right, so let's talk about the CDC versus Florida. So they have reached what they call an impasse. Basically, this is just an extension. So we won't get a verdict from the federal judge, Stephen Merriday, until potentially sometime after July 1st. Now this sucks, but you guys, we've talked about this before. We already know when this lawsuit situation goes on, it could take a very, very long time for it to actually come to some type of verdict or a decision, right? So we now know it's been extended and we can reach a verdict as early as July 1st. However, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I personally think it's probably gonna be sometime after that, considering the fact that they're actually asking for an impasse or an extension. Sucks, but like I said, nobody's really surprised. But the fact of the matter is we still got some good news within the industry. We do have cruise lines actually getting ready to sail, and we have cruise lines sailing out of the Bahamas right now. All these vloggers on the cruise are in the Bahamas. Yeah, I'll be meeting up with a lot of them on Wednesday when they arrive in Cozumel. I'll be there, staying the night. The grind don't stop, vacation or not. You know how it is, guys. So let me see, sometime after July 1st. The mediator for this is Judge Anthony Porcelli, which I had a hard time announcing that name earlier. But this is the mediator that was handling the mediation process that eventually ended up unfortunately failing between the CDC and the state of Florida. So now they got to go back to court, and there's going to be an extension. That's all we really know as of right now. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, all I know is that there's an extension, and the state of Florida did not object to the extension either way. So anytime after July 1st, because I very, very seriously doubt, or at least I'll be really surprised if we get some type of extension on the 1st of July. I would be very surprised, to be honest with you guys. When will you go on a cruise, or will you ever go back to work on a cruise ship? if they made you cruise director. Nah, I wouldn't go back as a cruise director. That's a lot of work. I'm going on a cruise sometime next month. I'll talk about that later on in the live stream. I just wanted to get the new stuff out of the way as usual. Guys, as you're coming in, we got 150 people in here so far. Make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way with the channel. Let YouTube know that there's actually people watching this and that it could potentially show it to other people that might want to see what's going on within the cruise ship industry as well. And maybe see what I'm doing on vacation with my weird hat. Let's see here. Then we got an update from Carnival. So it's not like a super crazy update, but it is something. So sometime next week, Carnival is going to put out their new health and safety protocols, and they're also going to talk about the details as far as exemptions for people that may not have to get the vaccine in order to sail. This would be your kids that are, of course, 12 and under, and they didn't say directly, but I'm assuming this is also going to be people that cannot get the vaccine for health reasons or religious purposes as well. Now, again, this hasn't been confirmed, but I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. Have you booked your cruise? No, I have not booked a cruise yet. I'm going to be talking with the travel agent and getting everything set up sometime at the end of the month, but I'll be sure to let you guys know. Let me see. That's pretty much the gist of it. I have the cruise lines that are set to sail. We got the Carnival Miracle out of Seattle. We got the Vista and Breeze out of Galveston. We also got the Horizon out of Miami. The Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral. We got the Sunrise out of Miami and the Panorama out of Long Beach. Now, also with these cruises as well, Carnival has also announced that as far as it being mandatory for you to be vaccinated in order to sail, they initially they had these cruises that were going to have these first initial cruises be fully vaccinated cruises, but now they're saying this is actually going to go through for sure throughout up until August. So until September, every cruise that Carnival is going to be having set sail is going to be fully vaccinated cruises until they actually make changes or amendments to those rules. Cruises are happening again from the Caribbean. Nobody needs to wait for things to get started up from U.S. ports. You're right. I mean, now given, it depends where the sailings are from because some places are a little bit more convenient to get to than others. Now, for me, it's not really a big deal. I mean, living in Florida, I can get to pretty much any Caribbean port. It's a little bit of an inconvenience, but for somebody that lives in, let's say, I don't know, New York or maybe Seattle, for them to get down to the Caribbean is an extreme inconvenience. I'm a travel agent. I can help you if you want. Well, I'll have to let you know because right now I am working. Well, I've kind of locked down a partnership with a travel agency. Well, I'll be announcing that sometime this month once we get all the paperwork and, you know, dot the T's and cross the I's, get everything officially signed, and I'll be sure to let you guys know. But I am officially partnering with a travel agency, and they're going to be helping me out, and hopefully they'll be there to help you guys out as well. I personally like everybody that's involved with this company, and I believe in them. So. And I guess, you know, they believe in my channel as well. So hopefully we can work something out. And I know a lot of people are typically asking me, like, if I can help them out book cruises and whatnot. I'm not a travel agent. So I think it's a good idea for me to partner up with somebody. In your opinion, do you think cruises are going to go in September with this court case? Yeah, with this court case crap. I want to say yes. But as I've been saying before, I do believe we have to just sort of see how things kind of pan out between this month and next month. Remember, we got test cruises this month, and at the beginning of the month next month, we got Freedom of the Seas, and we have a bunch of Carnival ships that are supposed to be sailing out of Florida and Texas sometime next month. So I do believe we got to wait and see how all that kind of pans out before we make, a final decision and be a little bit more positive about cruising for the rest of the year, be it September, October, November, or December. I think all of this is going to kind of hand in hand determine how the rest of the year is going to play out. I can't see it any other way. I don't see them stopping cruises for the summer and then all of a sudden starting up literally after summer. Election year coming up in Florida politics, always politics. Now, I also did have an update, which I just found. I just looked this up just briefly from Holland America. So we got some updates from them. They have canceled more sailings on the Rotterdam. Now, this ship is just being built. It's supposed to have its inaugural cruise on September 26th. And then they're supposed to have their delivery over to Holland America on July 30th. So far, there is nothing stopping that from happening. They just have this delay where they're going to have the inaugural sailing on September 26th, unless something happens. Which, fingers crossed, hopefully not. Now, this is a nice update. We haven't heard from Holland America in quite a while. So usually it's just Carnival but even Princess. We haven't heard a ton of news from Princess Cruise Line. So it's nice to see other cruise lines starting to come out of the woodwork that have been relatively quiet over the past couple months. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Summer sailings canceled on the Staten Dam and Volendam until November. Other than that, that's it for Holland America. Don't forget cruising is not limited to U.S. cruises, even Canadians. COVID is not under control in other countries like the U.S. Ergo, the vaccine mandates. Yeah, well, I mean, you see cruise lines are mandating vaccines in order to sail. And then, of course, I know a lot of people are still wondering what's happening with which Royal Caribbean, or sorry, Celebrity, the Celebrity Millennium. Thankfully, we haven't heard any additional news. Nobody's gassing that situation up to be something more than it actually is. The protocols are working on the Celebrity Millennium, and things are kind of on hush-hush right now, which I'm happy to hear it, because I'm glad the CDC didn't just blow this stuff out of proportion. I really am. You'll hear stuff from Princess soon. Trust me, all I can say. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting some info from Princess. They've been quiet, but that's because they're cooking up something good. I can guarantee it. Princess said they will require vaccinations, but unclear as to how the process will work out of Florida. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think it's kind of a given. Between Princess, Holland America, you got to think all these cruise lines are under the Carnival Corporation, all under the same umbrella. So chances are, at least for the sailings out of the United States, they're all going to have the same rules and protocols, somewhat, right? It's all going to be kind of in the same guidelines, so to speak. The Point Sky reported Celebrity Cruise. She praised the protocols in place. Yeah, I saw that Hard Travel, Danny from Hard Travel, he did a pretty good video on it as well. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Hard Travel, it's the guy that owns it is Danny. I guess he has a travel agency as well. He did a pretty good video on it, you know, just talking about how the protocols worked, and everything was fine. Because if let's say the protocols that were in place didn't work, there could have potentially been an outbreak, which there wasn't, by the way. I know there's been news articles left and right that have been talking about outbreak. 2 people, not an outbreak. 2 people in the same room at that is not an outbreak. Holland America is supposed to be releasing health protocols on June 14th. Good to know. Okay, I'll mark that down in my notes so I can keep an eye on that as well. Yeah, a lot of cruise lines are definitely coming out with some good news. Really good news, and informative news is that. Something a lot of people have been waiting for. Hard Travel is a gem for content. Yeah, dude, his cruise ship reviews are top tier for sure. I need to get on that level, seriously. Let's see, Danny did a great video on 2 people that tested positive. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that video. Good night. Oh, you going to sleep, Clay? Have a good night. Guys, there's these like bugs. They're not mosquitoes or anything, but they're literally all over the place. And for some reason, they just love flying on people. It's the most annoying thing ever. I keep trying to knock them down. Oh, got one. Let's see. COVID takes so long to show up on testing. I bet the couple that was infected prior to boarding. Let's blame it on the airline trip. Hey, you never know. You never know. Do all passengers need to be tested before embarkation? Yes. Yes, I know there's been a lot of confusion about that. I know there's a lot of cruise lines out there that are saying that if you're vaccinated, you don't need testing. If you are, or if you aren't, you need it, blah, 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 right? Personally, I do think that there should be a situation where everybody should just kind of get tested either way. Now, given, you should maybe have some type of faster route if you're already vaccinated. Maybe they can have 2 separate lines. Now, I know that a lot of people don't like hearing that, right? The idea of, look at y'all see all these bugs? They're all over the place. Look, so, are you cold? You have a sweatshirt on? No, it's just been raining all day. But the thing that's been getting tossed around within the industry is the idea of a 2-class system, which is something that nobody likes to hear on cruising. Basically, they're saying if you're vaccinated, you don't have to do this. If you aren't vaccinated, you can't do this, blah, blah, blah. But I think for the time being, for the short term, if that's what has to happen, at least as long as there's some type of end in sight for this, it's justifiable, right? Nobody wants to deal with a situation where the cruise is interrupted, or God forbid, we got a situation where a cruise is stopped and we're stuck with a situation similar to what we dealt with last year. Now, given, I don't think that'll happen again because we know a lot more when it comes to this pandemic, but still, should get some bug spray. Oh, I have bug spray on. They're not really bothering me, but again, they're not mosquitoes. They're just like some big moth or some, I have no idea what they are. Some Mexican moth, some I don't know. What about July 21st, the emergency health declaration? Yeah, I was going to talk about that tomorrow. If it expires, won't all the CDC rules also expire? Technically, yes. But the question is, will it expire? I seriously doubt it. I really do. How are you holding out from the vaccine? I'm considering the Johnson & Johnson shot. I still feel a little off, a little bit, but nothing crazy. I feel fine now. I feel good. Tony from Lovely to Local will be in Mexico in 2 days. Wanted to hook up. Yeah, I know. I'll be meeting him out there. I've been communicating with Tony for the past couple days. So since I'm over here, I'll pretty much be in. I will be in Cozumel on Tuesday and Wednesday. The ship gets there on Wednesday, so I'll be out there to meet up with the Adventure of the Seas, and I'm going to document and record, maybe live stream the ship coming in as well. I'm sure Tony and everybody will want to see that. Several countries, including Barbados, give incentives for vaccinated travelers, but 100% of travelers must have a PCR test certified prior to arrival. That's why so many few cases are there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, I get it. Yeah, the testing, if that's what needs to be done in order for things to be done right and safely, then so be it for the time being, at least for the short term. I mean, personally, I think it only makes sense. It'll be great to see you all together. Yeah, so I might bring Tony on for an interview. There's a couple people I might be interviewing out there that day. I'm just going to make like a vlog out of it, document everything that's going on over in the area. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be doing 2 videos while I'm out there. I might do a third. The first one, I'm going to document what Cozumel is like pretty much without cruise ship passengers. I thought that'd be a cool thing, and I'll show you guys the stuff that I would typically do over in Cozumel, which would be like getting a rental car, showing you guys some cool places to go to, some touristy places, some not, just so you guys can get an idea for those of you that haven't been out there and for those that maybe are going to Cozumel in the not so distant future. That way you can get an idea of what the island is like, because Cozumel, from a tourist standpoint, from a cruiser standpoint, is personally one of my favorite ports to visit. A lot of options. So that's the plan. I'll do that, and then I'll have another day where the cruise ship is in port, Adventure of the Seas. I'll be conducting interviews. I'll go to No Name Bar where the crew members typically hang out and see if any are actually off the ship, and then we can kind of go from there. Where's your lady? So, oh yeah, sorry, Lauren's actually in the apartment. She's doing some work right now for her YouTube channel and her Instagram. Trying to get into the social media life. She'll probably come out at some point, guys. Just not right now. Yes, I would love to see you around Mexico. I'm currently planning a vacation there. It's nice. I mean, even if you don't go there as a cruise, it's really, really nice. What is the traffic light color in Cancun right now? What do you mean? Red. As far as the car, it's red. Those are probably, how do you say this? Cicadas? Is that how you say it? Cicadas? Been dominant for 16 years. I don't care what they're called. They're annoying. They really are. I've been knocking them down left and right, swatting them away. And since they're big, they're easy to hit. I love Cozumel. Mexico has been there 9 times. It's beautiful. I love Cozumel. I really do. Well, Mexico in itself. Cicadas. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Look, I got close. All right, give me some points. But yeah, so what else did I want to talk about? So I'm trying to figure out what ship I'm going to go on, but I've been considering going on a Carnival cruise. Because people have already covered Royal Caribbean ships. I'm sure a ton of people are going to be on Odyssey of the Seas as well. You guys let me know. I was thinking about maybe getting on the Breeze or the Vista sometime next month. Well, whenever they actually confirm the dates, because all we know is that they're supposed to be starting up in July. And as close as we are, we got no confirmation so far as of yet. Jay, are the rooms there expensive? No, not at all. So the Airbnb that I'm in, I'm in literally the center of Playa del Carmen. So about 10-minute walk from 5th Avenue. That's where all the clubs and bars and stuff are at. My room was, what, like $25 a day? Something like that? Because by the way, guys, I'm the kind of guy that I don't need all the luxury. Like, I mean, we got like a rooftop, a deck, and it's really, really nice, which is where I was originally going to do my live stream, but it's been raining all day. The pool here isn't the greatest here. I can show you guys right now. It's literally right outside of the gate. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the pool area, but hey, I'm also not trying to get into the pool either. The Breeze is the best ship, loved it. Okay, I'm just debating. I'm looking right now at the Breeze and the Vista. Nothing confirmed. Need some Raid. We lived in Florida. I use Raid for everything. Yeah. Oh, you know, out here in Mexico, these bugs are rampant. They're dangerous, I'll tell you that. Consider the Carnival Panorama out of Long Beach. Yeah, I mean, that's actually not, that'd be nice for the inaugural cruise. These bugs. That's actually not bad for the inaugural cruise. I might actually have to look into that. So at some point, though, I do want to jump on the Odyssey as well. I'm just not trying to jump on the inaugural cruise because, you know, Richard Fame's going to be there. The cruise is like $4,000. And I'm sorry, personally, I'm not trying to pay that. Horizon, August 28th. Nice. We love Carnival. They were our first, and we have cruised with them more than any other. Yeah, I mean, so I think it might be a good idea. Again, people are already covering celebrity cruises. They're already covering Royal Caribbean. So, I mean, as far as the big guys, NCL hasn't started up yet. So I might jump on a Carnival cruise first just to see what their health and safety protocols are like on board. I think it'd be good. You know, if you guys would rather me get on something else, I guess let me know. Even if I have $4,000, I would. I do have $4,000, but I'm not willing to pay that, not for a cruise. No, not for an inaugural cruise when we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know exactly how it's going to pan out. We don't know exactly how the guest experience overall is going to be. For documenting purposes, yeah, but nah. People are frying and dipping them in chocolate and eating them. Eating what? The bugs here? Have you ever been to the Bahamas before? Yeah, I was there a week before I came out here. Yeah, I documented while I was out there. I was just in the Bahamas. You know what's more convenient than boarding a cruise from the Caribbean? Navigating healthcare systems in the pandemic in the U.S. Oh, hey, don't get me started on that. Not get me started. That's a pool. Yeah, it's a pool. I was planning on, like I said, I was planning on being someplace a little bit cooler, like upstairs, and so you guys can see like this, outside view and whatnot and see the city. But it's been raining all day. It stopped now, but I don't trust it to go all the way upstairs because like the place, the roofing is like wood and bamboo and whatnot. So I would just get all my equipment wet, and I don't want that to happen. Cozumel and Grand Cayman are my favorite ports. I wasn't a huge fan of Grand Cayman. It's beautiful, but I wasn't a fan, to be honest. I have Odyssey of the Seas booked in September, and the pay was pretty good, or the price. How much did you pay for it? You mind me asking? I know things have bumped up because Richard Fain's supposed to be on the inaugural cruise and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. And with it being the first cruise on Odyssey of the Seas, I would imagine the price is probably going to be a little bit higher than usual. That's how these things work. Now, there wasn't something else that I wanted to talk about too. There's not a ton of information out on it so far, but apparently there were 69 pounds of cocaine that was found on a cruise ship in Miami. Have you guys heard about that? I got the article pulled up, but I figured it was just something really interesting to talk about. I don't think the cruise lines are gonna talk, or cruise lines. I don't think the news outlets or even the cruise lines are gonna mention exactly which cruise ship this was, what cruise line this was, because that wouldn't exactly be good publicity. If you decide to book with me, I can get you some discounts. Yeah, shoot me an email. Maybe we can talk and figure it out. Yeah, somebody they said it's here. I'm gonna pull up the article here. But it's a ship out of Miami, but there's only so many ships in Miami, so we can kind of like guesstimate and see which ship we're talking about here. They are considered a delicacy, and they come out every 17 years. What are we talking about? Are you talking about these bugs that are flying around here right now that they're dipping in chocolate? Poor Everglades. You know what's what's that, Scott? You know what's safe with the weather all year round? The Shiplife. Nice, I see that plug there. Yeah, guys, join the Shiplife Facebook if you haven't already. And of course, hit that like button if you guys are just joining in. We got 200 people here. If you can hit that like button, it would be really, really nice of you. Miami sounds about right. Yeah. Miami is known for drug running. Oh yeah, trust me. I mean, living in Florida, we hear about these things all the time. I got a lot of friends in Miami. I got a lot that run some shady business, I'll tell you that. So what happens, I mean, I work in the entertainment industry, so for me, it's like, it's a dime a dozen. You hear this stuff literally all the time. All right, let's see. I mean, do you guys want me to read this article? Do you want to hear about it? Let me know. I mean, if not, we can just talk about cruise stuff. So there's only one lawsuit going on right now. Technically, yes, but technically there's kind of three, right? There's the Florida versus the CDC, there's Galveston versus the CDC. They just kind of all joined in this like lump lawsuit, and then you got Alaska as well. Go to CNN information. Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. But they don't name the cruise line. But again, if it's a major cruise line, you got to wonder which one we're talking about here. Sail on Norwegian, you can get your favorite dessert. Oh, I know. Oh, I am going on an NCL ship this year. I promise you that. Yes, I want to hear about the Coke. Go ahead. All right. Let's see if we can kind of piece together. Maybe we can kind of guesstimate what cruise ship this could be, or at least the cruise line. All right, let's see. Over 69 pounds of cocaine discovered on a cruise ship. Oh, interesting. Customs and Border Protection officers seized bricks of cocaine weighing 69.5 pounds on a cruise ship last week, the agency said. The cruise ship security services discovered 69.5 pounds of cocaine on board the vessel last week and turned it over to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers upon docking at a Florida port. Cruise officials alerted, these bugs are insane. Oh, sorry guys. Let me see. I know you guys see all these little bugs flying around. Cruise officials alerted CBP officers assigned at Port Everglades Seaport that a vessel inspection had found garbage bags with brick-shaped packages in a void space on the ship. On June 6, CBP officers met with the cruise ship and security team during a maintenance stop at Port Everglades, and the packages of white powder tested positive for cocaine, CBP said. Let's see. Advanced Tactical Cargo Enforcement Team performed a thorough inspection of the ship and did not find any other contraband. I'm going to talk about this, by the way, guys, because working on a cruise ship, I've seen a lot, heard a lot. We'll talk about this in a minute. Let's see. Dylan Day Franceschi, that's how you say it. Port Director of Field Operations in Port Everglades, Fort Lauderdale, praised the operation that discovered the cocaine. The seizure is indicative of the excellent collaboration CBP has with our industry partners to detect and interdict illegal drugs being smuggled in our nation. Let's see. Our officers strive daily developing and enhancing our partnerships with other law enforcement agencies, industry partners, and citizens of our community to stop criminal activity of our borders, be it land or sea. Interesting. Look, guys, so one thing I can tell you after working on board a ship is that, yes, even the crew, there are people that smuggle drugs. Even the crew, well, it's typically the crew that have these drug smuggling operations on board. Now, this is not every ship, but I can promise you it does happen. Like, for example, let's say when I was on the NCL Escape, we'd be in Jamaica or we'd be wherever we were, and you already had these organized pickups where people would pick up during embarkation day over at the ports of call, and they would take the ship whenever the ship was going back to Miami, or let's say be it New York. We'd see this stuff all the time. Jess and I had this conversation earlier today, deja vu. It's funny how it works. Shiplife story time, drug addiction. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want this video to get demonetized. But let's say, for example, when I would get my haircut, the barbers, they would tell me all about it. They're like, yeah, we have people that are from Jamaica and the Philippines. They run these operations. They had people at the ports of call that organize all this stuff too. And they even said on some of their ships, again, not all, and this is probably a rare coincidence, a rare situation that this happens on, but you have some of the security that's in on all of it too. I'm not going to say too much, but I mean, I think this is something that is kind of talked about anyway and kind of rumored about, but I can tell you guys straight up, it happens. It definitely does. I mean, if you think about it, without security or somebody else being involved at these ports of call, how else could it happen? If you think about it, like, you're not going to find some random dudes that have no knowledge of where the ship is supposed to store all this stuff, right? They have all this knowledge, right? And they've never been on a cruise ship, and they don't work on the cruise ship for that matter either. So how are they going to get it to where they need to go? You don't want to be a missing witness. Oh, I'm not a witness to anything. I can tell you straight up. I mean, look, it's just here for all the people out there. This is for entertainment purposes. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm telling you, like, this stuff happens. This stuff happens. Just like I say, like I tell you guys straight up, like the prostitution rings and all this other stuff that goes on board cruise ships, it's a shady business. And I think it's like just because you're on sea doesn't mean all this stuff actually stops, right? All this illegal activity, stuff happens on board a cruise ship that just because you don't hear about it as a cruiser or a passenger does not mean that it does not happen. I can promise you it does. It does. During Prohibition, Fort Lauderdale was called Fort Liquidale because rum was smuggled through the port, and in the 80s it was known as Fort Lauderdale. Well, if you think about Miami and if you think about Fort Lauderdale, that entire area, what do you think all that was built on? If you think about it. Yes, thank you, Scott. By the way, guys, hit that like button for me. We got 220 people in here. If you guys hit that so we can get to 200, that'd be great. But this entire industry, right? Everything that goes on in Miami, all those beautiful buildings and high rises and stuff you guys see over there, most of it, about 80%, I believe, if not more, was built on drugs. So, and what makes you think it's going to stop just because we're in 2021? It's not. I wanted to be a cruise ship tester. How would I go about it? Well, so Royal Caribbean had a portal, and then Carnival was talking about it, but we haven't had any confirmations yet. I don't know anybody personally that's been actually called and confirmed to be a volunteer for the test cruises. Missed notification, but this is an interesting conversation. I could talk about this stuff all day. I got stories. Now, given I can't go into super detail, but I mean, given it's like I was working on board the ship and I was hanging out with everybody, talking with everybody, so I heard a lot of things that was going on board. It was interesting time. That jumped to 88. Yeah, look, we need 8 more. We got 200. I appreciate it. Always said, in my opinion, or I believe. Well, yeah. I mean, if you guys notice, I do say that a lot. I know a lot of you know, just kind of read between the lines, right? Yes, if I say in my opinion or if I say I believe, you get it. Most of you get it, and I appreciate that. You know I say it a lot in my videos, but if you think about it, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when I say this stuff, if you guys have noticed, I'm typically right about these things, and it's because I have solid confirmation. I believe on it. I mean, have you seen the movie Scarface? Enough said about Miami. Yeah, I think it's a given. Like, you got to think, like, as big as tourism is, you think in the largest cruise port in the world that there aren't, let's say, illegal activities going on over there that maybe a lot of people, or at least a small organization, may be in on. A small but intricate organization. Miami is a real deal movie scene. Yeah, I've been to Miami more times than I can count. I got a lot of people in, and a lot of interesting businesses over in Miami. I'll tell you that. And yeah, it means I told you so. Well, if you look at last year, a lot of people were, saying that I was lying about all the stuff that was going on in the industry, and I'm like, I guess that's your opinion. You have your opinion. I have mine, and we'll go on about it that way. Oh, did we hit 200? Yes, we hit 200 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, you have to, hold on. You have to try the chocolate melting cake on the cruise ship. I don't think I've had that. No, I haven't. They do it by air, why not by sea, I guess? Well, yeah, exactly. Well, you got to think, the security through air is typically a lot more heavier, trust me, than on cruising. It's about the same, right, give or take, but, so you made it to Cozumel? No, so I'm literally a ferry ride away. I'm on the mainland from Cozumel, Playa del Carmen. You'll be censored. I'm glad you're careful. Yeah, I try my best. I try to just kind of, speak through the lines. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens within the industry that a lot of people just either don't know about, or a lot of people just don't talk about because it's real touchy, right? Even when I do my videos talking about, like, let's say the things I didn't like on board the cruise ship or things that I loved, it's all kind of opinionated at the end of the day, right? But it's somebody that may have the knowledge and somebody that may not have the knowledge, or somebody that may have had the experience while on board too. I tried the ferry before. It's scary. It's a scary trip to Playa del Carmen. Is it? Why do you say that? The Ultramar? It's not scary at all. I live in Palm Beach County. Bundles of drugs washed up on the beach last month. I hear that happens a lot. Not a lot, but there's been too many news articles in situations where that happened, where you got a lot of illegal stuff just washing up on the beach like it's nobody's business. But yeah, there's so many things that happen. Jay only eats Oreo cheesecake. On board the ship, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So the other cruise lines, they got to get on board, follow NCL's example, at least with the Oreo cheesecake. How long will you be traveling before you go back home? So I'm going back home on Saturday. That's the plan. I'm going to be home for Father's Day so I can spend time with my son, and then I'm coming back, and then I'll be here until the 5th. That's the plan. Now, thankfully, here in the Yucatan, Florida is literally just like a jump skip away. So I'm going to go home for the weekend. My girlfriend's going to spend time with a friend over here, one of her girlfriends, and then after that, I'm going to join back up with her. We're going to do some more traveling. Jay, wait until the 16th so I can use my onboard credit for a cruise, or for my cruise. MSC Divina. Oh, hope the prices aren't heavy or too crazy. I hope not. I know the prices have been kind of fluctuating up and down for a lot of people. Are you ever afraid of the ocean flooding and waking up with the sharks swimming around inside your home window? No. Why would I be? No. That's all movie hype. That's all it is. On board the Encore in September, looking forward to Oreo cheesecake. I'm telling you, go look for it. Garden Cafe. Garden Cafe. Thanks again, Scott, for the plug. Yeah, we got to keep saying it, guys. We're trying to blow up these numbers on our Facebook group, right? We're trying to get to maybe like 20 or 30,000 strong. I know we can do it. Join the Facebook group if you guys haven't already. A lot of very, very well-informed people on cruising in that space. A lot of cool conversations going on. Any Port Tampa update? No, I think there was one Carnival ship. I forgot which one it was. I don't think it was a Sunrise. There was one Carnival ship that's supposed to be sailing out of Tampa. I think it was in November. I think that's the only update we've heard. Now, Given, when I get back, I do want to go do like a vlog over there because I kept saying it for months, haven't done it. So I might go over there, get some information about Tampa. Maybe show you guys what there is to do around Tampa, since most of you have or maybe at some point will be in Tampa. Show you guys the cool stuff to do over in the area. If you guys want to see a video like that, let me know. What's that? Have you seen what's going on with Fauci? No, let me know what's going on. I mean, I've been kind of out of the loop. I've been traveling. What's going on with Fauci now? More emails? Let's see. They didn't just willy-nilly find the drugs. I'm sure they knew something ahead of time. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I agree, for sure. There's when you guys hear these news, especially mainstream, we're probably getting it extremely late, and we're not getting the full story, guaranteed. Do you have a plan for Alaska or Dubai cruise? Alaska first. I don't have any set plans, but I would like to do something in Alaska if maybe towards sometime the end of the Alaska cruise season or sometime next year, sorry. I would like to do an Alaska cruise. But I don't want to go through that alone. Like my girlfriend hasn't been to Lawrence, she hasn't been to Alaska at all, so I wouldn't want to go just vlog that alone. Anchors in, let the fun begin. That's what I'm talking about. So you know, Fauci got fired, or they want him fired. There's a big difference there, because that's been going on for a while. I'm about to look that up after this. Fauci keeps getting caught. Gain of function. Go to channel side Tampa. Yeah, if you guys want to see channel side, let me know. I can show you like what we can do a vlog from the Tampa cruise port, and I can show you guys what there is to do around there. I mean, I've lived in Tampa most of my life, so I know all the cool stuff going on over there, the cool stuff being built, you know, so I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun video. Scott Weber, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Seriously, thank you. You're the best. You just bought me like 5 tequila shots over here, because the drinks are cheap, especially tequila out here. He got fired. Now I'm gonna look that up after this. Try to keep this combo cruise related. Yeah, you're right, Scott. Yeah. I don't mind diving into stuff that isn't cruise from every now and then, but I don't want to dive too deep because you guys know these conversations unfortunately can get extremely political, and I don't want to do that. But while we're talking about cruise stuff, you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. For every like, these bugs, one bug will go away from me. Supposed to sail out of Galveston August 7th on the Breeze. Yeah, but what's going on with the July sailings? That's what I want to know. I haven't seen anything. Drink up and have fun. That's the plan. We'll see. I mean, everything shuts down here at about 10:30, which sucks, but it is what it is. Maybe one day we'll go back to a time where things are actually normal. Hopefully. Hopefully. Channel Side is a nice area, plus it has a cruise terminal built into it. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I live literally 5 minutes away from the port of Tampa, so I might do a video showing you guys what there is to see and do over in the area, because there is a ton of stuff. It's a beautiful area, too. I'm sailing on the Vista July 24th. But when is the first sailing? I haven't looked on their actual website. I know they're supposed to be resuming on sometime in toward the end of July. What's the first sailing available on the Vista? Because I might have to jump on that. I'm on the August 7th, sailing on the Breeze. Nice. Yeah, but have they not announced an official date for the Breeze and Vista yet? At least last time I checked, they haven't given an official start date. I understand NCL says sails to Alaska in July. Yeah, I saw that. Tampa video will be great. Okay, I might have to do that when I get back. I gotta get on my vlog game. It's a whole different, like, you guys are probably used to seeing me just kind of standing here and just doing my videos and whatnot. Vlogging is a completely different style of video. It really is. July 3rd for Vista. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, good to know. I might have to book a cruise ASAP. Maybe when I get back home. That's not a bad idea. Or sometime next week. Vista's really nice. I haven't been on the Vista or the Breeze, so I might have to do it. Do you think all of that will help out with the judge deciding on what do you think that's why they're taking so long to decide? I feel like it's a little bit of both. I do think that you have the cruise lines that are kind of stalling a little bit with all of their details to sail, but you also got, let's say, maybe the state of Florida and Ron DeSantis. They're waiting to see that things are actually pretty safe when it comes to cruising, and it's like you got both of these sides kind of waiting to see who's going to make a move. I almost went in my mouth. They keep moving final payments till June 21st. That's the other thing I forgot. Okay, I had that written in my notes. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so final payments for August sailings have now been extended and are due at least by June 21st for people that have August sailings with Carnival. Let's see. Do you think Florida will start letting us upload our vaccine information in some sort of workaround? I think they're still waiting, right? They said they're supposed to come out with some type of details sometime next week, but the issue with that is something they also announced is that when it comes to that particular situation, they can't figure out how they're going to do everything until they know who is technically booking these cruises. I'm assuming when they say that, they mean like what demographic is actually trying to cruise. At least from my perspective, that's what it looks like they're waiting on. They're saying who's going to book the cruises. They're probably going to see when it has the majority of the cruise filled as far as their occupancy levels. And then from there, they're going to make a judgment to say, look, we're going to go through some type of third party or whatever it is we got to do in order to resume operations safely and decide how we're going to get people to voluntarily show their vaccine status. You need a tennis racket or a bug zapper. You see all these? Like, they keep trying to go to my mouth and everything. And every time I knock one down or kill it, another one shows up. Justice Department asks judge for more time. Yeah, I saw that. So we could know something about this verdict between the CDC and the state of Florida and Ron DeSantis as early as July 1st. However, I don't see that happening. right? It could be a couple days after that, or after the 4th of July or something like that. Don't swallow a bug. Yeah, one almost went in my mouth. Honor system in Florida, you can ask but not show proof. Yeah, which I think will work fine. The majority of people that are cruising are going to be vaccinated anyway. I think that's a given. Where are you? I'm in Playa del Carmen, so I'm just a ferry ride away from Cozumel. So this is the mainland from Cozumel. Have you heard about short excursions from private companies? What, on a cruise? I mean, are you asking if you can do that? Or you're asking if you got to like book through the cruise, like through ShoreX or whatever? Just a suggestion, next time you turn on a fan to blow the bugs away. Yeah, I don't want to go buy a fan just to... No, given, I had a better place in mind to do my videos. I didn't plan on doing it down here, but it's been pouring down, raining literally all day, so it kind of just messed everything up. If you're wearing cologne, that would be attracting the bugs. Well, I was earlier. Maybe it's... I guess that could be a possibility. Good point. I also been drinking a ton of pina coladas. I got that sweet blood right now. You need a hat with a net on it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, do you have any, you do have to book through the cruise or you can go on your own. Yeah. Now, given, of course, there's some cruise lines, the ones that are letting you roam on your own, like I believe Royal Caribbean, if you're roaming on your own, I'm sure when you go to the port, you're going to see a bunch of private companies that are offering excursions, which I don't think there's going to be a problem with you taking those. I don't see it being a problem, which I'll find out on Tuesday when I go over to Cozumel. I'll be doing another live stream on Tuesday while I'm in Cozumel before the cruise ship Adventure of the Seas actually arrives. These bugs are getting serious. They must really love me, I guess. Go away. Any news on Oasis of the Seas out of Bayonne? No, I just know it's been canceled. Royal Caribbean has not given an update on Oasis of the Seas as of yet. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, guys, make sure you smash that like button. I know we got 20 minutes. We can get to 300, no problem. They are love bugs? No, these aren't love bugs. I live in Florida. We have love bugs. I don't know what these things are. They're annoying, though. Like, why do bugs do this? Like, they're literally just, like, coming to their death. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Yikes, they're determined. Y'all see these? Like, they're like attacking my face. Like, why are they even over here? I don't understand. It could be the cologne. The pina colada making my blood sweet, I guess. I don't know. When does the Adventure of the Seas get to Cozumel? That'll be on Wednesday morning. So I'm going to stay the night over in Cozumel, and I'll be up early, probably around 6 a.m. Or I'm going to try, when I get over there on Tuesday, go get some information from the Port Authority or somebody there so they can tell me what time. And I'll be there ahead of the ship arriving so I can live stream. I mean, if you guys want to see that. I mean, it's not, I guess, as cool as the Port Canaveral arrival, but if you guys want me to record the Adventure of the Seas arriving in Cozumel, I can do that. Similar to what I did for Odyssey and Mardi Gras arriving in Port Canaveral. Just let me know. Let's see. Sounds like you need some mosquito repellent. Yeah, I have some, but I don't think it's been working. See the gloss in your eyes? What do you mean? From what? Been a long couple of days. I'm tired. I can tell you that for sure. Been all over the place lately. Like, I was literally just on an island yesterday. Tell Tony to start waving. Oh, that's not a bad idea. His phone should be working, right? I'll tell him to come outside so he can see me. CO2 attracts them. Yeah, like every other bug. It's annoying, though. The bugs are trying to smash the like button. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You guys should smash the like button, too. I'd appreciate it. I love this man. I love you, too. Thank you. Stop talking about the bugs. Well, I'm trying not to, but every time I get onto, like, in the middle of a topic, one tries to fly in my mouth and in my eye. Tony wanted to meet you in Cozumel. Yeah, I've been talking with Tony. I will definitely be meeting with Tony. It's the tropical invest. 92 days close to you. What is that? I've never heard of that. Hey Jay, do you think the cruise from Galveston, Port Canaveral will... Lost it. You think the cruise from Port Canaveral, Carnival, will take the state printout of my Vax record I had the CDC kept by the lady who gave me? I don't think so. I think in order to cruise, what they're probably going to do is have you just submit some type of documentation. Oh my God, I saw that bug was on steroids. Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. Have you been to Bardo? No, I haven't. Joining Unworld's first river cruise this year in France. So excited. I do plan to go on a river cruise over in France. I mean, my girl lives there and I'm there all the time. So as soon as I can hop on a cruise, because that's not allowed yet, but whenever it actually is allowed, I'm going to jump on a river, probably a river cruise over in France somewhere. Haven't decided exactly which one yet. Someone crawl in your hoodie in the hood part. Yeah, I know, they're all over the place. Start a small fire for the bugs. Nah, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know a lot of people are getting annoyed with me talking about the bugs. They're just everywhere and they're huge. They're massive. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like button. I know we can get, so we got 15 minutes left. I'm sure we can get to 300 by the time we get out of here. I believe in the live stream. I think we can do it. And Best 92 is a storm heading to the Gulf of Mexico. I'll have to look at it. I mean, given it's been raining here just about every day. Make sure you meet up with Tony. Yeah, I was talking to him about it 2 days ago. I'll be meeting up with Tony and Mr. Sanchez, him and the other content creators. So I'll be sure to document it. I don't think we'll be live streaming. I'm probably just going to vlog real quick and just put it in. Maybe do an interview with Tony if he's interested. I see you. Get off me. Get off me. But yeah, that's the plan. There's a tropical disturbance whereby the bay. Yeah, you know, I also saw on the news too, or the weather. It's supposed to be raining here literally all week. So we'll see. There was an announcement today about the court case. What about it? Other than the extension, is there more? Jay, have you ever been to Alaska? Yeah, I've been there with the Harlem Globetrotters 3 times. But I've only been to Anchorage and Fairbanks. I haven't been to Juneau or any of the other ports, any other locations around there. What are your plans for this island? So far I'm going to do 2 videos, and of course I'll be live streaming as well. I'm going to go over there when the ship is not in port and show you guys what there is to do over in the area. Like, of course I'm going to rent a car. Me and my girl are going to have some fun over there. We're going to do some jet skiing. Probably go to some of the places over in the area that a lot of people know. See what the difference is around there before the cruise ship gets over there. So we'll document that, and then whenever the Adventure of the Seas gets out there, I'm probably going to do a bunch of interviews with some of the passengers, those that are willing anyway. Some of the cruise ship passengers, some of the crew, if I can find any of them, and just kind of go from there. Just kind of document the day. I think it'd be a fun video. That's the plan. Now, if there's anything additional, I'll make a post on YouTube and Facebook. If there's anything additionally that you guys want to see while I'm out there, just let me know. I have no problem. I mean, I'm literally going out there just to kind of film and have a good time. Lots of video at Mr. Sancho's, please. Oh, I will, definitely. That's going to be a cool video. Because I know there are a ton of content creators on board Adventure of the Seas right now. That should be fun. Yeah, no problem. No problem. We can definitely get you to 300 if you guys will hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. I know we can get to 300. Some of you have not hit the like button yet. I know we can do it. I wonder, like, where these things even come from. What are these bugs anyway? Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Someone said there was an update on Carnival, or sorry, the court case. Whoever put that, if you wouldn't mind letting me know, or give me a link or something, let me know, or what. Just tell me what it is. I'd appreciate it. Let me see, because I don't think I saw anything on the court case. I can try to re-upload and refresh the news, see what's going on. Yeah, we'll get there. We need 30 more likes. I'm sure we can do that. My husband and I were banned from Independence of the Seas to banned? You mean transferred from the to the Odyssey in September on the balcony. Yesterday was awesome for content creators. Today at Coco K. Yeah, I saw Tony's video. I mean, it's nice to just see cruise content again, to be honest with you. People on a cruise ship, it's refreshing to see people actually having a good time. And I saw Tony mention that a lot of the people on board the ship, they're not worried about who's vaccinated, who's unvaccinated. They're not, I mean, given it's an all-vaccinated cruise, but they're not worried about all the dangers and all the craziness and all the stress that we've seen over the past year, which is really, really great. Don made a video on it, pretty much ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, yeah, you're talking about what, this situation with the court case? Judge stopped mediation, will make a decision in July. Yeah, we talked about that already. So it's going to be a little while. And personally, I think it's going to be not July 1st. It could potentially be as early as July 1st, but I very, very seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I need to see if Lauren wants to come out. See if you can come out real quick, say hi. The court case is a lot of hurry up and wait. Yeah, I agree. Maybe we'll hear something soon. I mean, but again, I seriously doubt it, right? It's probably going to be sometime like mid-July, maybe, when we hear something. So there is no update today. That's the only update, is that they are in impasse They've gotten an extension. Let's see, Laren Painter, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. The media is causing the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. We're moving on land. Yeah, I agree. I mean, media has been the main cause of a lot of disruptions around the world and in history's past as well. At least in like modern society. As they work it out by December, as long as they work it out by December, I'm good with my cruise in. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Let me see if I can get Lauren to come out here so she can at least say hi. Why the big delay with the judge? Now July, come on now. Well, for one, politics are playing a part, right? But also, given the benefit of the doubt, Judge Stephen Meredith has a huge decision to make, right? The implications and the after effects of all of this is going to change a lot of things, right? Because let's say Stephen Meredith goes in favor of the state of Florida and Ron DeSantis, right? It's going to, in a direct way and indirect way, discredit the CDC, for sure. I don't think anybody can argue that. People are going to look at the CDC in another light when they just kind of get stepped on like that. And, you know, they're going to get, if they get, basically what's kind of happening is their rules and regulations that they put in place, the framework, overruled. Meaning the state of Florida is like, look, we're going to do what we want to do. We're not going to listen to you. That's going to cause a lot of implications for sure. The judge did not delay. The Justice Department asked for more time. Yeah, judge isn't delay, by the way. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that. That's true. The judge isn't the one delaying, but you also got to take it into consideration that he has a massive decision to make. Governor only wants vaccinated visitors, asked Florida governor to reconsider. I think the state of Florida and cruise lines are going to be playing chicken in July. If the state does fines, bet ships will move. You might be right. You might be right. Given those threats too, I mean, Ron DeSantis seems serious about it, but he's also in favor of cruising. So how would that all work out if he's actually finding cruise ships? That's a good question. I wish all these folks would play nice in the sandbox. Hey, don't we all? Don't we all? I'm going to see if Lauren can come out here. Lauren, can you come out? Let me see if she will. I know she's busy, working hard. Yeah, we'll have to see. Again, we could get a verdict as early as July 1st, but I very, very seriously doubt it. If Florida tries to fine lines, they will tie up in court and these fines will go away. Yeah, it's like a speeding ticket. You can usually make them go away. Usually you can. Oh, we still gotta get 300 likes. I know we can. Guys, we got 200 people in here. If we can all hit that like button that haven't already, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Okay, we're working our way. Would not want to be in that judge's shoes. Yeah, he has a huge decision to make. If the state of Florida wins, then the ships can sail with their own protocols. Yeah, that's true. Now, another thing I want to talk about too is Alaska. So we do have, I don't have the politician's name, but basically what they're trying to do is make the Alaska, the PBSA, the Passenger Vessel Services Act, the changes that they make not be temporary. So they'd be permanent, meaning that cruise lines would no longer have to go to Canada anymore in order to go to Alaska if they're sailing from, let's say, Seattle or wherever it is that they're going to. What do you guys think about that? Scott, I want to know your answer too. You know, as a Canadian citizen, how do you feel about that? Are you going to meet up with the other creators and adventurers once it gets to Cozumel? Yeah, that's the plan. I'm meeting up with Tony and the rest of the content creators. We're going to Mr. Sancho's. Should be a good time. I'm holding the like button until I see the girl. I know. I'm trying to get Lauren to come out. We'll see. Lauren! They want to see you. Oh, there she is.
I'm going.
Look, they said if you come, we'll get to 300 likes. We can do it. Hold on, that's 4
You
point.
can come or?
Yeah, they want you. A senator might leak. What? Yeah, these bugs are everywhere. Yeah. Wait, don't take it off. No, don't take it off. Why'd you take it off? Look at my hair. I'm all messed up and crazy. Any updates about the ship? Hold on, let me read about Canada. That's $4.2 billion in revenue gone from British Columbia. That's a big problem for that province. Oh, I agree. You're right, Scott. So, I mean, but unfortunately, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that one, for sure. Come here.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
All right, guys, Lauren's here. We need 5 more likes. Oh, yeah, just come around. It's probably better.
Coming around.
Better angle.
This is all the best.
Yeah, you see all of them?
Like that?
Any updates about that ship that had 2 positive cases? No, it's kind of died down, thankfully. Kind of died down. Florida governor should have did like the Texas governor. What do you mean by that?
Hello, everyone.
Canada had the chance to help out the crews and they refused. You're right.
Oh,
okay.
Saying hey.
Hey. All right, look.
How everyone's
Look,
doing?
Lauren, you got to tell them to hit that like button. We need 300 likes.
Oh my
right
God!
my eye.
Yes, everyone should hit the like button, please. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
They don't care. They said leave.
All
All right, let's see. Please check out, was it restaurant Habaneros? Habaneros is still downtown Cozumel. It's a small entree, a small entry of the streets and had swings.
Yeah. If anyone
Wings?
hasn't.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna make a post, guys, because I'm not gonna remember all of this. I'm gonna make a post on my Facebook group, which you guys should join, by the way. It's free. And also, I'm gonna make a post on YouTube as well. That way, I can just kind of roadmap. I'm gonna make a legitimate, like, full-out schedule tomorrow. What I'm gonna be doing on Tuesday and Wednesday over in Cozumel. Feel bad for Don stuck in Canada. Yeah, I feel bad for anybody in Canada right now that wants to get out. What's up? Look, we need 2 more likes. We're gonna do it. I know we can. But they're all saying hi.
All right, 2 more likes. Come on, guys, please. Hi, everyone. I'm saying the hi.
I really do feel bad for our friends. Yeah, I feel bad for the people in Canada that want to get out.
They'll get me
Look at Scott, get me out. Hey, look, hey, we're almost there. Oh, we hit 300. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Canada sucks at the moment.
I love Canada, cool place, but man,
Never been in Canada.
those rules right now.
Well, like everywhere, you know.
Oh, Canada.
Nice to see everyone too.
Don got his second shot Friday, and so in 2 weeks, he's good to leave Canada. Good. Is that what the rule is? You got to be fully vaccinated in order to leave Canada? Can you recommend tourist things to do in Cozumel? Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna make a full out video, like just trying to like from top to bottom, from like tourist things to do to non-tourist things to do. Maybe talk about some of the resorts over in the area, at least scroll by them. Personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, haven't been to the resorts over there, but there are a ton of them. Literally just all on that whole strip around Cozumel. So I'll be doing a full video. Oh, you avoid the quarantine hotels if you're fully vaccinated. Good, yeah, so you're pretty much saving like over $2,000 or whatever it is there. Those quarantine hotels, guys, I don't see the point. I get it, you can't trust people, but geez, that's a lot of money to cough up. It really is. Like, if that's the case, make them pay a regular fee for a hotel if that's going to be the situation. That could be understandable. Yeah, if it's that serious.
Doesn't make any sense.
Canada has too many rules. I mean, I would imagine a lot of people are probably going to leave Canada after all this is over.
The thing is, like, every country has their own rules.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to catch up.
Was that Scott? You do not have to be fully vaccinated to get out. A negative PCR test will work, but you have to use the quarantine hotels. I take the fine and fight for it in court and win. I know a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are just like, you know what, forget the rules. I'm going to go, and then if I got to go to court to explain why I had to go see my family in Florida or wherever it is they got to go to, I would do the same. I don't blame you. Don says ignore the hotels and pay the $800 fine. That's still a steep fine.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money. To go, let's say, not even on vacation, because I think, here's the thing a lot of people, for me, get confused, right? Just because somebody is traveling doesn't necessarily mean that they are doing it for fun, right? Or they're going on vacation.
Yeah,
people
travel. Going to see family
people travel for a lot of different reasons. And that's one thing that, I guess, that's one of the things that will frustrate me when I talk about travel to people. Travel is not always necessarily for vacation. Some people literally just have to go travel to meet up with family, loved ones, for work. And that doesn't mean they're wrong. Like, just because I don't work for a company, because I technically have my own company, doesn't mean because I'm traveling to Cozumel to go document and stuff, I'm technically doing it for work. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm having a little bit of fun too, but that's not the point. You guys get what I mean. $2,000 for the quarantine hotel, though. That's
still a lot.
That's a lot.
When you think about that,
That's a lot.
choose to go to this hotel. So
yeah, don't pay the fine. Fight it in court under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. None of the tickets that have been fought in court have stuck. I could imagine that. I could see that.
Definitely.
Now, we've seen throughout this entire pandemic, there's been a lot of rules and restrictions and whatnot, but things haven't really stuck, to be honest with you. Let me see. You look like you're doing pretty good, my brother. I see life is good. Oh, things are great. Really, really amazing. I'm grateful. This whole pandemic screams politics. Don't get me started. I don't want to dive into that one. That could be Don Terrace was saying the quarantine hotel supposedly ends early July. Good.
Yeah,
good.
Well,
I mean,
hopefully it's the truth, because it's definitely like a lot of money.
I hope that's actually legitimate. I really do. $2,000 from a hotel is just punishment. Yeah.
Definitely.
You are a lucky man. Yes, I'm very, very lucky and unfortunate. But I wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for you guys supporting the channel. So I appreciate it. And hitting that like button. No, but seriously, like, I feel bad for the people of Canada because, like, to the outside world, it like you feel kind of envious, right? And you feel like these people are just don't care about anybody's health and safety and blah blah blah, right? But that's not true.
It's basically like economy, you know.
Yeah, it's economics, an economic issue.
Definitely.
It's a political issue. It has been since last
maybe
year.
because all the hotels lost that much money that, you know, they have to fill out with that. It could be.
We're putting our tinfoil hat here. What if the government is using the people to give them like a kickback for all the shutdown over the past?
Tourists in our industry.
Look at that. Down the rabbit hole we go. Canada is the most locked down country in the world right now. Australia is close behind us, I believe. Yeah, it is.
No way.
I've been keeping in contact. I have a couple friends over in Australia, and they've been having it hard too. It's just over in Australia, they've been doing a lot of catch and release where they have like rules and then it laxes up a little bit and then it gets strict.
Yeah.
And that's what it has been over there. Wow, would have had $2,000 just laying around for one hotel room, just insane. Well, so a friend of mine, she's over in Ireland, and she had to do the hotel quarantine thing. She said she's not paying, she's gonna fight it, but she said the food was crap, and the entire experience, it kind of drove her like mentally insane. She was stuck there for 12 days.
Basically, you cannot choose the hotel.
Yeah, you can't choose. You're stuck in the hotel for 12 days. It's 23 and 1, right? Yeah. So you got 23 hours where you're locked in your hotel room. You get 1 hour where you can go out. It's insane. What is your next cruise? Like I said, I'm looking for the Vista and the Breeze sometime next month. I don't know exactly when. I'll find out at the end of this month. Yeah. I'm gonna talk with my travel agency partners and we'll go from there.
Sorry guys.
They serve prison food. Yeah.
Really
I know. They're probably tired of me talking about the bugs. I'm talking about the entire, but they're huge and they're annoying.
Well, I have like 5 of those in the room. So.
I live in Vegas. Everything is open and doing great. I've heard.
Oh my God.
Same in Florida. We're having a good time.
You're lucky. You know, in Europe it's definitely not like that.
Oh, I know. Man, off topic, but those bugs are a freaking problem down there. Now, I will say this: they're not as bad as the problem on the island we were just at, Holbucks. They got these flies that bite you and whatnot. These things just get in your face and annoy you. The flies and the mosquitoes on the island we just were, Holbucks.
Well, you have to also on the island when you go out of the center, it's literally like you're literally in the jungle, so you got water on the trail and everything.
Yeah.
So because the water's sand, you got like a lot of mosquitoes, and over there they're really, really aggressive.
All right, let's see here. I'm Australian crew. I have to pay for a quarantine hotel if I want to go home. What? Man,
that's insane.
Imagine all the money that you saved up on board the ship, and then you got to go home and use a chunk of it, a fraction of it, to pay for to go home. That's insane. Yeah, I'm moving to Florida as soon as I can by Canada. Hey, I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
Me too. As soon as I can.
Hey, Scott, come on over to Florida, man. Come on over. Come to Tampa. Yes, Ireland is absolutely terrible right now. Yeah, again, I have a good friend of mine. I've been talking to her like regularly about how things are over in Ireland. It's bad.
2 cruising together.
Well, we can't right now.
We can't right now, but probably in the future, yeah. When I will be like.
Because with the cruise lines and restrictions and whatnot, yeah, it's kind of hard to even get her on a cruise ship.
Definitely. But when I will be like more in America, like more often, definitely.
Yeah, it's all coming, guys.
But you have to know that I have seasick, so.
Yeah, Lauren gets seasick, so we're gonna have to.
Really bad, even on ferries.
Like maybe we can cure her of this horrible disease because cruising's fun. We don't want you getting sick. Florida is going to be the new NYC in LA, but relax. I've been saying that for years. I live in like the heart of Tampa, and I have a friend that works for the city of Tampa as well. They work with the logistics and whatnot. And
it's so with Miami. I'm sorry, but
yeah, Miami is overrated. But over in Tampa alone, right? They were saying there were so many people moving there, up to like 10,000 people a day moving to Tampa. They were saying within the next 5 years or so, it was going to be the same people per space. Per square inch, technically, as LA within 5 years.
Texas is nice too.
Yeah, a lot of people moving to Texas too. That little freeze situation they had, the cold freeze that they had up there didn't help. Bucks, all good. Hey, you're right. Tom Brady. Back to the Super Bowl. Miami overrated. Miami is overrated.
Yeah.
Fight me. Miami is overrated.
All right, I have to go back to work.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get all these bugs in a minute.
I was really, really glad to see you guys, and thank you to let me in again in the live stream. I'll see you soon, all right? Thank you.
All right, well, I'll see you in a minute. We have been looking for places in Lakeland. My mom's best friend lives up there. Lakeland's too far out of the way for me. Just saw a bug go on your head. You hope it didn't get inside. Oh, don't tell me that. I'm gonna get paranoid. I'm gonna take this thing off in a minute. Yes, Texas is nice, but the flooding is horrible. They need to fix their roads. Yeah, I agree. Now, given some parts of Texas is really cool. I like Houston. Austin's cool. 6th Street. Anyway, guys, I'll get ready to get out of here in like 2 minutes. Anybody got any other questions about cruising or anything else? Like I said, I'm going to make a post. St. Augustine's cool, a little out of the way for me, but I'm going to make a post to see exactly what you guys want. Probably, actually, after this live stream, I'll make a post to see what you guys want to see over in Cozumel while I'm there, all right? I mean, it's kind of like a work vacation, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying my time out here. But I'll let you guys know. I'll make a post again before I go over to Cozumel, see what you guys want to see, and then we'll just kind of go from there. I'll try to make a little fun vlog out of it. It's going to be fun seeing you and Lauren when you start cruising. Looking forward to some great content. Oh, just you're not ready. I don't think the world is ready. We're going to have so much fun. Now, given like it or not, I can tell you our content's going to be different than anybody else's. That's for sure. There's going to be a lot of backflips and head spins involved and some other fun stuff. Have fun with Tony. Love to see you guys together. Yeah, oh, you guys definitely will be. I'll be meeting up with them over in Cozumel on Wednesday. So, and I'll be live streaming the Adventure of the Seas coming into port as well. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. On your way out, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you for tuning in today's cruise news and more. I guess you could say I appreciate all of you guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll have another video coming out tomorrow. Take care, guys.